everybody, welcome back. You're with Northern Ray. We're gonna carry on doing our thing. We're gonna watch some server videos in here. We're gonna get her done, and we are gonna just get after it.
Just parked out back. Yeah. Going down the street for drinks. So I didn't obviously want to find street parking if I didn't have to. Yeah, so I'm just walking through. How's tonight been? Stressful? Yeah, it does seem kind of busy. Good for you guys though, you're making money. Right? No, I'm not staying. No. Ooh, the kitchen just yelled hands. Do you guys need help? I can help, I'm here. Let me help. Tacos? Of course. Extra ketchup with your fries? Absolutely, I'll just tell your server. Yeah, I'm not even on right now, I'm just helping. Yeah, I'll be back. You still on your diet? I can't wait till your diet's over. Our liquor sales have been like, because of you. I need a seat. No. I'm leaving. I gotta go. Yeah, no, I have to go. Just because I'm here doesn't mean I'm obligated to work on my days off. Just saying. Remember last week when she said her family was in town to visit? And that's why she needed that day off? I'm friends with her on Facebook, and I saw family pictures. Nobody was there from out of town, so she was deaf lying. I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys after. I'm gonna walk back through to get to my car. Yeah, maybe I'll be drunk and I'll get a drink or something.
Oh, we all know that guy, or that girl, or oh my gosh, I think I've even been that person at some point. Sorry guys.
Go!
That is applaudable. I have always kind of had this want to do that. My big fear is breaking all of that glassware and then unfortunately probably having to pay for it because that's a lot of glassware.
Hey Michelle, so last Friday, you worked during the day, right? Yeah, the night shift told me that they ran out of limes at 11 o'clock.
Really? I didn't realize we were going to go through that many.
Well, you didn't cut enough, so this Friday I need you to cut extra so that you make sure you set the night shift up for success. Why are you throwing those away?
Because these are nasty. I would be embarrassed to serve these limes.
You bartenders cut way too many limes at a time.
Now we're cutting too much.
You're wasting inventory. Do you pay for those limes? Limes are expensive.
2 weeks ago, you told me we were not cutting enough.
You're only supposed to cut enough to cover the next shift.
Okay, so now you don't want me to cut as many. So how many exactly would you like me to cut?
Only enough to cover what the night shift would need. I don't need them cutting limes in the middle of a super busy shift.
So you want me to just check my crystal ball to see how busy it's going to be tonight then and how many limes we're going to go through?
Pretty much. We're also supposed to read the table's minds, read our boss's minds, read our co-workers' minds, and just be amazing all the time too. Didn't you know? Oh shit. Oh, that's one way to lose your job real fast. Oh my word. Oh, I don't know what the problem was. He couldn't carry it or he couldn't skate it.
Yo, y'all told us to hit Enoteca Maria. I got you. Welcome to the restaurant that's powered by grandmas and me, Nonna Maria. Hailing originally from Avellino, she's now got 6 grandkids in BK, 7 if you count me. But on the weekend, she commutes to Staten and takes on the role of chef. Enoteca Maria is the passion project of Jody Scaravella. His idea was simple, to host grandmas of the world each weekend and share their comforting recipes with the community. Nonna Maria wasted no time putting me to work, stuffing squid, something she's done for her family for years. But I had to don this apron once I realized I'd be frying sausage, simmering sauce, and rolling meatballs. I earned this meal, y'all, and I'ma have to tell y'all all about it. And this Japanese meal from Nonna Yumi in a part 2. So hit that follow. Bump.
That's beautiful. Oh my gosh. I'm sure we all have a Nonna or a grandma or a Gigi or whatever that has some wicked recipe that you just, wish you could still have, or they could have passed along to you or taught you how to make. Oh, that's a great idea. That's a good one. Where can I buy that? Anybody know? Let me know. I want to try that. Even just at home, I want to try that.
Hey guys, thanks for coming in on 25-cent wing night. What can I get started for you? Yeah, I think the two of us are gonna do 100 buffalo wings. Absolutely, you got it. So just so you know, none of the wings are available to go, so I'll bring them out in increments of 20, just in case you fill up around 50, you don't have to pay for the other 50 that you can't bring home. And then I just need one other menu item to add to your bill to activate that promotion. No, we'll just do waters. Yeah, so the wing night's to get you in here and get you to order a couple more stuff, so do you want to do a round of beers, a pitcher of lemonade, maybe some nachos? I just need one other menu item to activate that promo. No, you can't do an awesome discount to get us in and then make us pay for other stuff. Yeah, that's almost exclusively how promo nights work. Well, we're gonna order 100 wings. We want all 100 wings, and whatever we don't finish, we're bringing home because we paid for it. So happy you brought that up. You didn't pay for it, you paid for the promo. And the promo is no wings to go, and the promo means we need one other menu item on the bill. So if you don't participate in the promo, you're gonna be paying a couple $100 for those wings at full price. Well, the last time we were here, we got all of our wings to go, and we didn't have to buy anything else. Yeah, that definitely didn't happen, because I'm the only server that works wing night, and no one would do that, because they would be putting a ton of effort into your dining experience with almost no tip. So would you like to participate or no?
Promos and things and trying to verse. Oh, it's almost not worth it. It's almost not worth it. Just pay full price for everything.
Hire these people for the WWE. It's just another night at a Waffle House, with all hell breaking loose at a Texas Waffle House after workers yelled for this group of customers to leave. But instead, one customer climbs on the counter, one worker later throwing a coffee pot at her, things are flinging, people are falling. It evolves into an all-out punching match everyone else is filming on their phones and egging it on, otherwise known as a regular night at a Waffle House.
Shit, that was wild. I've seen a lot of things, but I've never personally witnessed a chair go like right across the... Wow, that would be fun. I'd get in that. For sure I would.
This robot named Peanut was taking these customers at a restaurant to their table to sit when suddenly one of the customers got in his way and he said this.
Don't block my way, please. I have to work. Otherwise, I'll be fired.
So the robots are actually taking our jobs now. Oh, that's concerning. Cute. Whatever. Concerning.
This hostess is teaching us a masterclass in efficiency. Step, flip, the bench is gone in seconds. Who needs a forklift when you got skills like these?
Wow, in a skirt to boot. That girl's got skills. I bet you her legs are like wicked thigh muscles too. Good on her. She just taught me something to try later.
Buffets are scamming you. In order to make sure people don't eat all their food, they have to be very sneaky in the ways they trick you. First off, most serving spoons are extremely small to make you take less food in front of other people. And if there are waiters walking around, they are instructed to keep refilling your glass to make you full off of liquids. More often than not, the cheaper foods like chips, bread, and the salad bar are placed at the front of the line to encourage customers to load up on those before getting to the more expensive dishes. Anytime there's a steak or omelet station, they usually have a chef serving portions to make sure people don't take too much. So if you didn't know...
That's interesting. I've never really noticed, but I've never been a buffet kind of girl. I'm itty bitty and can never even eat enough, so I just go straight for the bacon. I try to eat my money's worth in bacon. Why not? If there's no bacon, what's the point? My opinion.
Weird restaurants that make sense in Japan. Having teppanyaki while getting annoyed from Jolly the Chimps. A sushi vending machine which leads to a washroom with a sushi sink. Having a choo-choo train delivering your lunch set. Which one would you try?
That was bizarre. I would kind of try all of those. Neat. Super neat. World has some weird places, eh?
One of the craziest things you can do in Japan is to dine with bloodthirsty vampires. Or you might just live out your worst nightmare. This is Vampire Cafe in Tokyo, where you order from a coffin-shaped menu and your food gets served like this.
My chicken just got set on fire.
If you're desperate to turn into a vampire, try your luck with a blood cocktail or attempt to approach Dracula himself and ask nicely. Don't forget to pay the toilet a visit. It's like a scene out of a horror movie. Who's a vampire lover you want to come here with?
That is not for me. However, I'm pretty sure that I know a few people that would really be into something like that. There's a something for everybody out there, and not a lot of those are for me. Everyone to their own.
Here's a Vegas hidden gem that you probably don't know about. If you do, let me know. This is the Back to the 80s Cafe and More. It's super inexpensive, only about a mile from the resorts, and it's like stepping into the cafe from Saved by the Bell. It is a tribute to all things that were great about the 80s. They showcase the music, the movies, the toys, the collectibles. One side is family-friendly and appropriate for all ages. The other side is more of a cantina or lounge vibe. Those chairs are Rubik's Cubes. There's a disco ball. David Bowie is painted on the walls. Admittedly, you come here more for the aesthetic than the food. The food in the 80s was not amazing, but almost everything here is $10 or less, so it is super cheap. It's pretty much just sandwiches, fries, and shakes. And my favorite thing on the menu are the Tetris Tots. You can get them with any sandwich, and they come in all the shapes from the classic game Tetris, and they encourage you to scratch and sniff while visiting the bathrooms. You don't need to devote a whole lot of time into checking this place out, but it will scratch that nostalgia itch if you have one. I'll put more details in the comments. Have you been? Would you go? Let me know, and follow me for all the Vegas.
Okay, so many questions. First one, what are you sniffing in the bathroom? Anybody got me? Come on. Come on. I don't want to know, but I kind of really want to know. Wild.
Fix your hair. Everything that really counts to be popular.
At Broadway Diner, the food comes with a big old side of show tunes. You'll either love it or you will not.
Your friends do that forever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
I can feel the clear and present dangers when she learns how to be popular.
Charging for the lice, extra for the mice.
Let it go, let it go.
To remind you of my love. Da 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 da.
Oh my word, that's so funny. Well, you know what they say, opposites attract, right? All I gotta say for that dude is he's gonna have a hard time when it comes to having kids. There's a lot of repetitive annoyingness. And listening to singing you don't want to hear. Just saying. Oh.
You have never seen a stock-themed restaurant like this. This restaurant decides its drink prices based on supply and demand, which means prices go up and down throughout the night based on what people are ordering, just like the stock market. And they even have periodic market crashes throughout the night.
What a neat idea. See, like I said earlier, there's a something for everybody out there. You just gotta find your niche. Huh. So there is opportunity for new businesses. You just have to have a really unique idea.
This restaurant lets you eat in 50s style cars while watching old sci-fi movies indoors. When I heard about this place, I had to try it out. It's a super immersive indoor restaurant that looks like it's nighttime outdoors. And your car hop seats you in these custom 50s themed cars with tables set up inside. The nostalgic feeling in here is unreal. We ordered our food and enjoyed some classic science fiction horror movies from the era, including The Attack of the 50-Foot Woman and some old-timey ads telling you to visit the concessions. We got our food, which was so delicious, including these amazing burgers and milkshakes. I'm so glad we tried out this restaurant, and in case you want to give it a try too, it's called the Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater at Hollywood Studios. It's great because...
Wow. When I was a kid, they still used to have the drive-in theater. I remember going and like there was usually 2 movies. I would never make it to the second because I was a kid and it was late. You had to wait till it was dark, but that's a brilliant idea. Bring it indoors.
Here's what it's like to have dinner at Be Our Guest, the Beauty and the Beast themed restaurant up in Beast Castle at Disney World. It's tough to get a reservation, it's pretty expensive, but is it worth it? We'll see.
Hey, what's up, Beast?
Alright, so when you come in, you're greeted by Beast himself.
Alright, we're gonna go in for a hug.
I'm very awkward at character interactions. This is the ballroom, the main dining room. It's very ornate and well themed in my opinion, but it can get pretty noisy. Over to the left is the West Wing. It's much darker, it's a little spooky. You can watch the Enchanted Rose. I like it, it's quieter. But if you are in the main dining room, ask to be seated next to the windows. They're fake windows, but the snow is pretty. Now the food is fine. This was a good French onion soup, nice cheese pull, some decently cooked meats for our entree. But if you're just coming for the food, there are lots of better and cheaper options at Disney World. I did like the dessert tray. The gray stuff actually is delicious. It was very whimsical. Even the paper was edible. Kind of. And you'll probably witness an engagement.
Yeah, I bet, hey? How cliche is that? I'm not really into the cliche things or traditional anything, so that just seems very non-carefully thought of to me, but cute.
We're trying America's most iconic restaurants and letting you know if they're truly iconic or just overrated. Not only is the Palace Diner in Biddeford, Maine, the oldest restaurant in the state, but it's located inside one of the 2 only remaining Pollard cars in America. Built in Lowell, Massachusetts by the Pollard Company before opening in Biddeford in 1927, the diner bridges the gap between old school diner vibes and modern eating. Majority of the diner is in its original condition, including the bar with 100 years of elbow marks to show for it, and on the outside, the ladies invited sign, since back in the day, dining cars were typically male only. The current owners are Chad Conley and Greg Mitchell. With Conley working in restaurants in Maine and Mitchell at Gramercy Tavern in New York City, it's no wonder the diner has amazing food with New England charm. The menu's very simple, which is unusual for a diner, but they are nailing every dish, whether it's classic pancakes, a massive tuna melt, or no-frills corned beef hash. Some may say the Palace Diner is fussy, only 15 seats, being cash only, having limited hours, and with being pricier than your average diner, it may not be the easiest place to visit. But this old school piece of history is whipping up tasty, modernized diner classics, and Biddeford, Maine is worth visiting to dine at the iconic Palace Diner.
I would totally eat there. That's my kind of place. Simple menu, really well thought out, really well made, tastes great, served well. Yeah, that's my kind of place for sure.
A brand new James Bond bar has just popped up in central London. To celebrate 60 years since Goldfinger, Burlington Arcade has unveiled a 007 Bond bar right in the heart of the arcade. Taking over 3 floors, the space is of course a bar with high-end cocktails, a shop, and a museum of sorts with tons of archival Bond pieces on display like old movie posters, set and costume pieces. Yes, you are looking at a real-life Oscar. They even have the Madame Tussauds wax statue on loan. Every part of this space is curated to keep the theme, and I mean every part. Bond lover, movie lover, just straight up booze lover, this is absolutely worth checking out.
Oh, my mother would absolutely love that place. I wonder how many martinis they sell in a night. Bet you there's gotta be a special on that. There has to be, right?
A Fallout-themed bar in Orlando. Cool. This is Vault 5421, and it's located in Gods and Monsters on International Drive. If you're gaming/comic book nerds like we are, this is definitely the place to go. The shop itself actually has so much like memorabilia, merchandise from loads of different films and games. If you walk towards the back right-hand side of the shop, this is where you're going to find the vault. It's themed after the Fallout series, so obviously if you've seen either the recent TV show or you've played the games before, you'll absolutely love this. You do have to be 21 and over to enter the bar, but the shop you can go in any age. They have over 80 varieties of craft beers, wines, mead, sake, and loads of different themed drinks and shots. Alongside this, there's also stuff to do in the bar, so there's joystick arcade tables, SNES emulators, and it's just a good vibe. We were so excited when we found this place because we are huge nerds, so if you're nerds like us, definitely try out this hidden gem.
That's pretty cool. That's really cool. So that's something to do with all of the memorabilia we've all collected over the years. Open up a bar one day.
Welcome to Player One, the coolest theme bar in Paris. So this place is chock full of pop culture references and video games and board games. You can do pretty much anything, including play this giant Game Boy. The bar has all sorts of areas that are themed for different things in pop culture. They also have cocktails that come in pop culture mugs. So this one's the Hakuna Matata. I love it. It was so good. This area is the Star Wars area, so if you look closely, you can see Baby Yoda popping out from the ceiling right there, and in the corner, you can play Super Mario Kart and Nintendo games.
Cool.
They also have a Harry Potter themed area, complete with the car that got whomped by the Whomping Willow, a tree swing, and the Whomping Willow itself. In one of the bathrooms, they have a scary lady in the mirror who likes to scream at you, which is fun. She also has a really creepy laugh. For my second drink, I got the Mushu, which is so good. And they have all these fun portraits on the wall. What's up, Robert Downey Jr.? I hope you get a chance to visit. Cheers!
That's pretty darn cool, I gotta say. That's really cool. I like the gaming aspect that there seems to be a lot more of these days. That's pretty cool. Where are we at here? Come on. That looks so fun. Drinking out of a boot and all that stuff, that's like very Oktoberfest. Also something that looks neat. Anyways, thank you everybody so much for stopping by. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate everybody hanging out. I'll try my best to be a bit more consistent going forward, but life is what it is. School EAs are on strike here, so that means 5 days at home for my kiddo instead of 5 days at school. So we'll do our best to get more out. Again, big shout out to 80 Canadian for putting this all together for me. And you guys all take care. We'll catch you in the next one.